The neon sign was glowing softly outside old familiar door. The same wooden floor was waiting like it had waited years before. I walked inside with my old jacket, dust still covered my boots, and dust still covered my boots, and like he already knew the truth. I took my seat in the corner, the one beside the wall, the place where I watched the seasons change and heard the old songs call. There was a picture on the table from a time I can't forget, a reminder of the people and the promises I kept. Sometimes a man keeps searching for something he once knew. Sometimes the road brings him back to the places that were true. I'm waiting for my bar stool where my old memories stay, with a ghost of yes to say. The whiskey may be empty, the music may be low, but this old wooden bar stool and me, like the stories on a bar stool and the dreams we still believe. I remember when I first came here with a young man's restless heart. I had a pocket full of wishes and a dream about a brand new start. I thought I knew the road ahead me, I thought I knew what life would bring, but every highway teaches lessons that you cannot learn from dreams. I found heroes in the strangers, helped me through my darkest days. Every scar became a highway, helped me find where I belong. The bartender brought another coffee and he sat down for a while. He said, "You look like someone who finally learned to smile." I said, "I've been across the country, I've chased the morning sun, but the hardest road I ever traveled was the road back to who I was." I'm waiting for my bar stool where my old memories stay, with a ghost of yes to say. The whiskey may be empty, the music may be low, but this old wooden bar stool and me, like the stories on a bar stool and the dreams we still believe. Outside the rain began to fall on the streets I used to know. The headlights painted shadows on the pavement down below. I looked around that old bar room at the faces passing by, and I realized every person had a story they were hiding inside. We're all just traveling pieces trying to give our very best. Some find it in a quiet room where their hearts can finally breathe. So I'll keep this old bar stool as a symbol of my road, not a place of sadness, but a place that helped me grow. Because every lonely evening, every storm and every scar led me to this moment right here where I am. Play one more country song, let the fiddle cry tonight. Let the old guitar remind me that everything's alright. The past is just a chapter, not the ending of the tale. A cowboy keep this journey, even when the roads get pale. I'm leaving my bar stool, but I'll carry it in face, because sometimes what you're looking for, the highway keeps on calling, the morning waits to begin, and this old cowboy keeps on riding with a new song within. But he never leaves home. The morning sun was breaking softly through the clouds above the hill. The world was waking slowly, but the countryside was still. I climbed into my old truck with my coffee and my prayers. I left behinds of yesterday and the weight I used to bear. The highway stretched before me like a ribbon through the land. The mountains stood like witnesses, watching where I'd stand. The radio played an old hymn, a song my mother used to know. And every word felt like a message from somewhere long ago. I had spent so many years running, trying to find a better way. Chasing things didn't matter, losing pieces every day. But that Sunday morning highway with the sunlight shining through reminded me that grace was waiting and my heart could start anew. That Sunday highway where my worries disappear, where the road always feels so clear, with the sky above my shoulders and the Lord beside my way. I don't need a golden kingdom or a life without mistakes. Past the old church by the river where my family used to go. The white paint was fading slowly, but the memories still glow. I remembered Father's handshake and my mother's gentle smile. I parked beside the old churchyard and walked beneath the trees. I listened to the morning moving softly through the leaves. I thought about the people who had helped me through the years, the ones who gave me kindness when my eyes were full of tears. I carried many burdens, I carried many scars, I carried roads of loneliness and nights beneath the stars. But I learned that every traveler needs a place where they can rest. Sometimes the greatest journey is the journey back to faith. That Sunday highway where my worries disappear, where the road always feels so clear, with the sky decide my way. I don't need a golden kingdom or a life without mistakes. Let the church bells ring softly, let the angels hear my song. Let the highways keep on calling. Every mile of sunrise is a sign that love can heal the deep wounds and restore a tired mind. The Sunday highway will always be with me, or the road always be so clean. With the sky above my shoulders and my Lord just fades away, I'll remember the light that found me, or a life without mistakes. The sun falls behind the canyon with the story still untold. The sun was falling behind the highway, painting gold across the town. The working week was finally over and the whole place was slowing down. I could hear the sound of country music calling me to that Friday night. The neon sign above the doorway was flicker wood and tables were waiting. The bartender knew my story and the years that passed us by. We poured a family, some had heartaches, some had dreams they couldn't find. That Friday wine underneath the neon light, where the old songs keep playing and the memories feel right. We raise a glass to yesterday, to the friends who stayed beside us over that Friday wine. A little taste of home where a man can't forget his worries, never feel alone. The world can keep on turning, some things last forever like the Friday wine. The guitar player on the corner started playing an old tune, the whole room sang together. A couple danced beside the jukebox like they were 20 years ago. I saw an old cowboy sitting by the window near the wall. I asked him what he was thinking. The best ones are the simple ones that never fade away. He told me about the highways, the horses and the pain. He said money comes and disappears, but memories stay behind. The richest men are those who have a few good friends. In time of Friday wine underneath the neon light, where the old songs keep playing and the memories feel right. We raise a glass to yesterday, to the friends who stay beside us over that Friday wine. A little taste of home where a man can't forget his worries, never feel alone. The world can keep on turning, some things last forever like the Friday wine. Years from now when we are older and our hair has turned to gray, when the highways look much longer and our younger days a fake can't buy, it's the hands that reach to help us when we were exactly hauling down. So tonight I'll keep on smiling as the jukebox plays one more. I'll remember all the faces that made this place feel like home before. The road may call where it shines, but tonight I'm staying right here with that Friday wine. Turn up that old country record, let the fiddle play it loud, let the dancers feel music move the crowd. The years may take our footsteps, but they'll never those away. The nights when we were dead, mine will always be my song. A reminder that the simple things are where we all belong. The neon may grow darker, the old bar sign may fade, but the friendships and the memories will never be at Friday wine. His last song fades slowly. The sun went down behind the mountains, leaving shadows on the open land. The last light disappeared behind me. The stars were waking one by one. And somewhere beyond the distant hills, I was chasing the rising moon. My old horse walked through the tall grass and a road that never bends. I have walked through many wissons, I have known the joy and pain. I felt a little closer to the peace I had not found. These night fields know my story, every river, every stone. They have heard my laughter watching, like old friends from years ago. These night fields hold my secrets, every tear and every prayer, because the night fields always lead me toward a place I call my home. I stop beside an old wooden fence line where the wildflowers used to grow. Time has a way of moving slowly, then suddenly it disappears. But I don't carry only sadness for the things that passed me by. I carry all the beautiful moments and my mother's gentle voice. They said, son, when life gets lonely and the road becomes unclear, look above her, my father's wisdom, and remember we are near. These night fields know my story, every river, every stone. They have heard my left behind me, like old Thorite years ago. These night fields hold my secrets, sometimes empty, sometimes wide, because the night fields always lead me toward a place I call my home. Every night that seems the darkest, if a wandering heart will learn, let the moon shine on the prairie, let the cold wind sing tonight. A cowboy's heart keeps searching through every storm and every scar, because sometimes the quiet places show us who we really are. Beneath the old oak trees. Rain came down on the old tin rooftop like 1,000 tears from a restless sky. I sat alone by the window tonight, watching the old memories passing by. The coffee cup was getting colder, the fire was burning low. I still remember that summer evening when you stood beside the river bend. We talked about forever moments, we dreamed about a life somewhere. Sometimes dreams become like shadows and disappear into the heart. But every place I traveled to, every sky I wandered through, somehow brought me back again to the memory of me and you. This is my rain blue, falling yesterday. Pity I never showed you the words I left behind. Can't ride 1,000 highways, but I'll always feel your memory when my rain blue comes. The old guitar sits beside me with the songs we know. The strings we once knew are gone. I play those old country melodies that we danced to years ago, and for a moment in the rain starts close. I wonder if you ever think about me when the night becomes too still, the dreams we tried to build. Maybe life took you somewhere better, maybe you found a different way, but some loves never disappear, they just learn to quietly stay. This is my rain blue, falling yesterday. Pity I never showed you the words I left behind. I can't ride 1,000 highways, but I'll always feel your memory when my rain blue comes. Now the years have turned like seasons, and the one piece along the road, I carried all my broken pieces like a photograph I hold. And somewhere beyond the darkness, there is sunlight after rain. I've walked through all the shadows and I'm fighting toward tomorrow with the past beneath my boots. Because even broken heartaches can grow into something new. The rain finally slows down, the clouds begin to clear. morning sun was burning through the windshields. My old truck rolled across the line. A full tank of gas, a worn-out jacket, and a restless heart that still was mine. The highway stretched like a silver river, running beneath the sky so wide. I left behind the walls that held me and dreams that never learned to die. I had letters from forgotten lovers and dreams that never learned to die. But the wind kept calling names softly, like an old friend, a crown of gold. I was searching for a little leaving, but some were hard and some were true. But every mile beneath these tires brought me closer to something new. This is my long sky, where the mountains stand before me. No chains around my heartbeat, no walls around my dreams. Just a cowboy open road and the sound of wannabe. Following the endless highway, living my long free. I've slept beneath the stars of Texas and watched the desert turn to flame. I've shared a drink with lonely strangers who all had stories just the same. Every town along the highway had a song and had a scar. I met a man beside a roadside diner that you find at the end of the road. It's the courage to keep walking when you're carrying a heavy load. Those words stay with me forever, like a compass in my hand. Because the strongest kind of freedom is knowing who you really am. Sometimes freedom is just waking up and choosing your own life. This is my long sky, where the mountains stand before me. No chains around my heartbeat, no walls around my dreams. Just a cowboy open road and the sound of wannabe. Following the endless highway, living my long free. Now the years have changed my footsteps, or the things a man can own. I measure it by memories and the kindness I have shown. The moments when I felt lie way with my guitar and dusty booth. Every road has brought me here, every storm has set me free. Let the engine keep on running, let the tires touch the ground. Let the country songs keep playing as the world keeps turning round. The road may be uncertain, the future left to hide, because the highway is his home. This is my long free, my lasting road gives wings. Through every road and season, living my long free. The sun disappears behind the mountains, the highway fades into the night. I found that river in the morning, where the canyon meets the sky. The water moved like an old friend, rolling gently by. The mountain stood there watching, like life had done for years. I sat beside the shoreline, through the endless western land. That river knew my footsteps, it knew the roads I'd crossed. It carried all, never questioned, where though everything I'd lost. That longing river keeps running through my soul. Caribbean remembers, every wave knows my name. Like a cow, no tomorrow, or where this road will the rain. But I'll keep following the journey like the longing river. My father took me fishing, along the things a man should know. He said, son, the water teaches a lesson every day. Like a quiet voice beside me when the nights are long and cold. The wisdom was like a river that could heal the deepest scars. She taught me that forgiveness that no one could ever break. That longing river keeps running through my soul. Caribbean remembers, every wave knows my name. Like a cow, no tomorrow, or where this road will the rain. It taught me that a heart can heal like the longing river. I have watched the seasons changing from the winter to the spring. I have seen the leaves of happiness and moments filled with fear, but every chapter mattered, every road became a part, because I've learned one thing is true: a life well lived keeps flowing like the river always knew. So let the river keep on running, still sings my cowboy song. Let the old trails keep on calling, the stars keep shining bright. A man is walking forward toward the morning light. Whoever always be my friend until the very end. When my boots stop walking, my final days are my spirit's willing river. The moon reflects upon the water, the canyon falls asleep. A cowboy whispers so softly, the one truth will remain. The sun was falling slowly behind the hills where the wildflowers grow. The old wooden porch was still waiting like it had been so many years ago. The paint was peeling from the railing and taught me how to build my keep. I built that porch when I was younger and taught me how to build with pride. Said the sun, the house is not my rain, and the songs from distant bars. That porch heard all my laughter, it heard every prayer I prayed. This is my lasting porch, where my memories come alive, where the future meets the present, and I sit beside my past. This old porch will always hold the moments I hold dear. I remember my mother's laughter, the smell of homemade kitchen door, the smell of Hyundai mornings with the radio playing low. I've watched the years keep moving underneath the world change me. We talked about growing old, but they're still worth more than gold. I've watched I've seen friends leave this world behind and felt the emptiness inside. But every person I have loved, but they're still back through time. This is my lasting porch, where my memories come alive, where the future meets the present, and I sit beside my past. But this old porch will always distance the moments I hold dear. Now my fear of my children, I don't fear the final night. I have lived 1,000 sunsets, if tomorrow brings a new may come, because this porch gave me a lifetime, the greatest place he ever still home. So let the wind move through the trees, let the place enforce. When the sunset calls my quiet land, thankful for this life. Station lights were fading in the distance. The midnight wind was blowing cold and strong. I stood beside the old wooden platform, a suitcase full of fading memories, guitar hanging by my side. I had no reason left to stay there, and no more reasons left to hide. Conductor called my number softly, the whistle echoed through the night. The old steel wheels began to like a dream coming back to life. I watched my hometown disappear slowly, and for the first time in a long while, I wasn't running from my problems, I wasn't trying to forget my name. I was searching for a little peace beyond the places filled with pain. Sometimes a man must leave the shoreline to discover rivers flow. Sometimes the longest road ahead is the only road you need. I found my free in the train, rolling underneath the stars, leaving behind the broken pieces and the memories left of scars. The wheels keep turning forward like a heartbeat in the night. Every mile takes me closer to a new and brighter light on a road I've never known. With a song inside my old guitar I call my own as the morning starts to shine. I found a little freedom on this midnight railroad line. There was an old man sitting near me with a hat worn by the years. He said, "Son, I've ridden these rails forever, but his heart still rides the train." He told me about his younger days when he chased a western dream, about the towns and distant mountains and the places he had seen. He said the road will take your money, it will test your courage too, but the greatest thing it gives you. We all carry hidden burdens, we all carry hidden pain, but sometimes healing starts moving when you step aboard the train. I found my free in the train, rolling underneath the stars, leaving behind the broken pieces and the memories left of scars. The wheels keep turning forward like a heartbeat in the night. Every mile takes me closer to a new and brighter light on a road I've never known. With a song inside my old guitar I call my own as the morning starts to shine. I found a little freedom on this midnight railroad line. Let the engine keep on singing, let the railroad light shine bright. Let every lonely traveler find a road through the night. The world may keep on changing, the years may disappear, but every journey has a purpose for every soul that rides it here. I found my free and the trains disappeared where the sound of moving wheels was loud beat in his eyes. I carried all my memories, but I learned to let them go, because every ending has beginning, every river has to flow. The whistle fades between the miles. He found who he was meant to be. I came back when the leaves were turning brown, down that road where the old signs lean. The same dirt path beside the river, the same fields where I used to dream. The wooden fence was broken and fading, the barn door moved with the wind. The old gas station had no lights, burnites were gone beyond the old town walls. The streets past the house where I was raised, where my childhood memories stayed. There's a cold in the old, a silence in the stone. The walls still hold the stories, the pictures still remain. But the fire I found was a frozen heart in the cold, the old. I remembered my father's old workshop, where he taught me how to build and repair. The sound of his hammer in the morning, and roads won't always be kind. I remembered my mother by the window, singing softly while the evening bright. Those memories were the warmest pieces of a town that time forgot. How the world keeps moving forward, leaving pieces in the cold. There's a cold in the old, a silence in the stone. The walls still hold the stories, the pictures still remain. But the fire I found was a frozen heart in the cold, the old. The moon was rising over the canyon when I started my truck again. I realized home is not just buildings or the roads where we grew old. Home is may take away the places, like time across a man's hands. But love survives through every winter. Some doors are meant to close. And sometimes the coldest places teach us what the heart knows. Let the old wind keep on blowing, let the empty streets remain. Every scarrow's waiting somewhere, but they also made me strong. The plays we remember, the lessons, from I'm not it's come anymore. A highway lights a closing heart in the cold of the old. I rode into the canyon at sunrise with a worn-out saddle and a weathered name. The desert wind was calling softly, like it remembered every road I came. And every stone beneath my boots held a piece of where I'd been found. I was just a young man with a restless heart, a dream in my pocket and fire in my eyes. I chased the stars beyond the prairie, thinking freedom lived beneath every sky. I didn't know the road would teach me more than any book upon a shelf. I've crossed through storms and endless valleys. I've watched the sun rise over deserts. Every mile became a chapter inside this canyon of mine. This is the canyon of my life, where every river knows my name, where every mountain holds a memory, and every stone remembers my pain. I've climbed the walls of heartbreak, I've walked through fields of gold, and every road that tried to break me made this cowboy spirit bold. This is the canyon of my life, a story carved into the stone. From the love I lost behind me to the dreams that brought me home. I may be older, I may be slower, but I'm still standing beneath the sky, because every scar and every blessing built the canyon of my life. There was a girl beside the river with a smile brighter than the morning sun. She believed in all my dreams before I neath the western stars. She was the light that kept me going when the world felt cold and dark. And a young man sometimes horizons, not knowing what I'd lose or receive. Years went by like desert thunder, fast and loud across the land. I found riches, found troubles become memories. I've watched small towns disappear. I've learned that time keeps moving forward, but the heart keeps what it holds dear. The faces fade, the seasons change, still right along with me. Now I sit beside the canyon edge, watching shadows cross the sand. The same old. I spent too many years chasing shadows, trying to find what I had lost. I carried heavy bags of memories and counted every painful cost. I walked through cities full of strangers, I slept beneath unfamiliar skies. I searched for answers in the distance, but they were always deep inside. I learned the truth about tomorrow when I survived another night. The road had taken many pieces, but it gave me something light. The sound reminded me of freedom, the dream I thought's direction, but it always finds a road somewhere. I'm going back to the free, back where the wild winds blow. No more chains around my spirit, no more running from my past. I'm going back to the free, where my heart knows how to fly, where the mountains touch the heavens, and a final elf to bring me back the key. I stopped beside an old gas station where the highway meets the plains. The man behind the counter's stronger when he learns to face his pain. He told me about the old days when the town was full of songs, when cowboys rode through open country and everybody belonged. He said you find I run each morning and accepting who you are, like a melody in the wind. He said freedom isn't somebody, I wasn't trying to prove my name. I was simply being honest with the man I had become today. I'm going back to the free, back where the wild winds blow. No more chains around my spirit, no more running from my past. I'm going back to the free, where my heart knows how to fly, where the mountains touch the heavens, and I find a lamp to bring me back the key. Now I ride beneath the sunset with the canyon at my side. The same old gave the ones kindness, the ones who helped me make it through. A cowboy may bend with the weather, but he never lose control. So if you see me on the highway, know I'm not chasing empty dreams. I'm just following, keep my heart, and the years may come and go, but I'll always find my freedom where the endless highways flow. Turn up the radio louder, let the country music play. The past can't hold a cowboy who has learned to let it go, because freedom lives forever in the heart that chooses home. I'm going back to the free, where the western skies are wide. Every mile is a blessing, every road is meant to be tell the free. The engine keeps on humming, the stars begin to shine.